whatever you are passing through, you are not moved, you knew onset that God will solve it. Some people are not confident towards their situations, and that's why you see them running helter-skelter and at the same time looking for an alternative and doing some certain thing that they don't supposed to do. Now let me tell you, life will never pamper you. Life will never give you what we are asking for from the first onset that you place the thing before life. Life will like to criticize you. Life will like to mortgage you. Life will like to suffocate you. Life will like to eat you behind. Life will like you to fall 10 times. But confidence makes you, despite all the things you have passed through, makes you to become a man that will enjoy mighty rewards. We want to look at something this morning. And we want to look at only one person who was an epitome of confidence. Paul said in Hebrews chapter 10 verse 35, and I love the word that Paul said. He said, cast not away thy confidence, that has great recompense of rewards. Now what made Apostle Paul to talk like this? Apostle Paul did not see Jesus when Jesus was on earth, but he was privileged to see some certain things that they were written concerning Jesus. He read them, and based on on the fact that he was an educated person, he was able to put all the bits and pieces together, and he was able to come up with something. And he said, don't cast away your confidence, because if you don't cast it away, the reward you are going to get is going to blow your mind. It's going to be beyond what you bargained for. Many of us have lost confidence in so many things. At times, some of us, we have lost confidence in our marriages. Some have lost confidence in their job. Some have lost confidence in their career. Some have even lost confidence in themselves. As long as you have lost confidence in yourself, then who is going to accept you? Don't you know that the beauty of life is confidence? Because when you are confident, even in the midst of opposition, it makes your enemy to be uncomfortable. People like somebody like myself that have witnessed a lot of things. I was forced in the time of tumult to display my confidence, and even in the time of tumult, people are wondering, what is giving him strength? I quite remember some years ago, somebody sent something to me. That was about almost 8 years ago. And he sent an SMS message to me. He said, we wonder, despite all what we have done against you, you are still moving forward. You are still growing stronger. You are still doing things that is blowing our mind. That is what confidence we do. Can't you see my own life? Can't you see what people have done? Can't you see what people have said? Can't you see all kinds of attacks that I face? But I did not allow those things to deter me. I did not allow those things to dictate to me. Rather, I put up a thick skin. What gave me the thick skin? Confidence gave me the thick skin. And when I started to move with confidence, confidence started giving me the dividend that's supposed to deliver before me. When you are confident, confidence will give you the dividend, and the dividend of confidence is rewards. And that reward cannot be measured. That reward cannot be quantified. Where is your confidence, my sons and daughters? Where is your confidence? Because something happens to you, then you turn back. Failure is not the end of life, but failure is the beginning of progress. But it depends on how you see life. Now, it's not your prayer that makes God to deliver you. It's how you think in your mind that makes God to come to your rescue. Because you can be praying from here to America, but if you don't think positively, God will not step into your case. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So how do you see life? Because I want to take you to a journey that is beyond you. But you must prepare yourself. Many of us at times, we don't prepare ourselves for the adventure that is going to come before us. Are you an adventurous person? Who is an adventurous person? Somebody who dare to risk his life or her life. Somebody who dare to do things that others have not done before. Somebody who doesn't mind that he will fall 10 times and he will still rise up. Now the devil can knock you down, but he cannot knock you off. And many of us have been knocked down several times, but he did not have the power to knock you off. Haven't you read in Psalm 68 verse 20 that the issue of death is in the hands of God? Assuming the devil can kill you, he will have killed all of us. Because many of us thought that the devil is the one that kills. He's not the one that kills people. But you can allow him to kill you. But if you don't want him to kill him, you tell him that because you can only knock me down, but you cannot knock me off. And as long as you cannot knock me off, when I fall, I rise up again. Confidence is the answer to all these things. Confidence makes you to surmount all the mountains of bill that is making you to have sleepless night. Do you know that many of us seated here, some parents don't sleep in the nights because so many bills are too much for them. And how to get resources to pay, they don't know. It took away their sleep. Some of us, because we don't have confidence that the life of our children that are being addicted, that are doing some certain thing, we don't have confidence that they will change. It has given us a lot of hypertension. Be confident that no matter what happens, it's not going to be forever. Be confident that even if your children are wayward, God will still bring them back. Be confident that even things have been so much battered in your life by the devil. Be confident that Jesus, the repairer of life and destiny, will repair it again. When you are confident, you will become a different person in the society, and even in the sight of all your detractors. Now we want to look at the notes and see something. Then we shall start to consider the life of Jesus Christ. Tell your neighbor and look at your neighbor very well. I am confident. Say it again, I have confidence. Say it again, I have confidence. You must have confidence, because it is your confidence that brings great rewards. Paul did not say you get mere reward. He said you are entitled to great rewards. You are entitled to great reward. You are entitled to great reward. One of the professors in England was giving a statistic of men and women. And he said, she's a lady. And she said, life has already changed a lot of women. And I agree with what she was saying. She said, many women are not brave. He said, but men are brave. He said in school, he said she has seen that female students study very, very well more than the male students. And she said, and when they study, they come out with a flying color even more than the male students. But when they go to the working world and face the world to display their prowess, he said the men who were average, they do more better than the female who were very brilliant at school. He said because men are brave. And he said if they go for an interview, he said men get the job more, and the women are more better in their eloquence and even in their interaction when they are doing interview. But the job will not be given to the female candidate, but the job will still be given to the male candidate. And she said it is time to build confidence in our female students. But you know, at times one of the problems is this: our mothers, they are wonderful, but you women, you are also wonderful, but at times you are not courageous. You fear too much. You are always on the pessimist side. Only few women are always optimistic. But you know, we men, as the masculine nature, God has embedded that optimistic power in us. Can't you see that when your wife is crying or when something is happening, you keep telling her it's going to be fine, it's going to be okay? Or maybe you are talking to somebody. We men have that thing. But it's something that every Christian needs to cultivate. When you are confident, you will be so much surprised where you find yourself tomorrow. I can see all of us seated here this morning. Our tomorrow will be wonderful. If you believe that, your amen will be dynamic. Now let's start to see and look at this thing. The most common thing in life is that life will never give you whatever you are asking for until you display confidence. Many people have not developed their conscious mind to be confident. That is why rewards have eluded them. Life will never give it to you. Now look at it again. May I open your eyes this morning? For reward to come to you in life, you must be confident before you can start to exploit the rewards of life. Be confident that whatsoever. And you know, at times, some people, when they are traveling, they never have confidence that they will go and come back. And they start to premeditate. Oh, in case we go, something happened. In case we go, we did not return. How on earth you are traveling to a place and you are thinking that you will not return? Who told you that you will not return? Do you know that some people, through the way they are thinking in their mind, they close the door and the gate of life against themselves? I never have that type of thought in my life any day that I'm going to a place that I believe that if I go, I'll come back again. And I tell you, we're coming back again. That is confident. Because when you are confident, life has no choice to give you what you are looking for. Life will give it to you. There are some certain things you have been looking for that you thought that is your prayer that God has not answered. God has answered your prayer. But the confidence that will bring those things to limelight, you don't have that mechanism in you. And that was why those things has not come to limelight. Do you know that some women kept on having miscarriages? Not because devil was chasing them, but because within deep down them, when they conceive, fear always disturb them. And they believe that they cannot carry that baby for 9 months. You know that some women, the reason why they fainted and died at the labor room is because they approach the labor room without confidence. They are filled with fear and they believe that when they go, they will not come back. And that fear has been so much, has overwhelmed their lives. But at times you see other women, when they are going for delivery, she's packing all her things and she's still chewing gum and she's still confident. Within 2 minutes, she enter and she'll come back and she starts to smile with the baby on her hand. Then at the same time, you see some women, after the delivery, they have fainted. And they will be trying to bring them back, to resuscitate them. The same thing applies to men. You know, I keep telling somebody, some people, I was telling somebody, I said, you know, every one of us can drive, but it takes confidence for you to become a wonderful driver. For example, I told you, I said, I'm so confident to any lane, I can never have accidents. Why? Nobody taught me how to drive. I became a driver through confidence. I started mounting the steering through confidence. And I can never drive and I will have accident. It's grossly impossible. And there's nowhere I cannot drive to. But some people, while they are driving, they are still panicking. And you see that before you know it, they will have accidents. Because you are not confident from the beginning. Now, some people invested money into businesses. Not one, not two. But because they were not confident, the business nosedived. All the businesses collapse. Now, you that are investing $100,000 into a business, why are you not confident that that business will become one of the greatest business? Now, you now telling me as I'm preaching to you, standing before you, you think I'm not confident that we are going to be number one in this nation. Take it or leave it. That's confident. Oh, somebody may look at you and say you are a proud person. There is difference between someone that is proud and someone that is confident. So let's see. Is someone learning something? It is a pity those whom people thought they would do well in the race of life disqualify themselves because they did not have confidence in themselves. Many of us seated here, young men, young women, old, some of us don't have confidence in ourselves. Some people, they cannot even witness stage fright. Some people, when they see crowd, all what they knew before just disappear. It's time to train our conscious mind to be confident. Some certain things that you fear, those things are already afraid of you. Yes. At times, the sicknesses that are not there, we fear that thing. At times, some of you seated down here, something that is not even in the pipeline, that God has not even arranged to be part of your life, you fear that as if it's going to come on your way. Some of you at times you fear that, okay, maybe if my money to get finished. Who told you that on earth, not all the things on earth will be on earth forever? Everything on earth has expiring dates. So you must have all this thing at the back of your mind. Even if you have money richer than the whole nation of Ghana, there will be an expiring date to your money. So why are you bothering yourself on something that God has attached expiring date on? You know, at times when God looks at us in heaven, God laughs. And at times God called the angel together and be laughing from morning till evening. And the angel will be asking God, why are you laughing, sir? He said, I'm laughing because they don't even understand that I've put the expiring date on something and you are still bothering yourself on that expiring date, on something that is going to expire. Just live your life. Just live your life. Somebody asked me, somebody asked me a few weeks, last week, he said, with all the way you walk, you always look radiant and still look very handsome and still look energetic. Why? What are you eating? I said, I'm not eating anything. I said, do you know that I've not even eaten since morning? And he asked, and he said, wow, you're supposed to go and take. I said, I'm too busy. But because I had something inside me, I'm confident that success, I'm confident that nothing will happen. I'm confident that everything is going to work well. But I don't bother myself on some certain thing that God has attached expiring dates. Now, I do travel every week. It would be unreasonable for me now when I travel and start to think that maybe you will leave the church. Whether you leave the church or you don't leave the church is going to be there forever. Now, a time is coming, all of us will leave and the church will be there. 100 years today, all of us seated here will not be here again. And if you are going to be here in 200 years time, then I congratulate you, still stay here. So why are you bothering yourself? So 200 years you want to still be here, be here. By that time they will be, you know, nobody will even walk. Maybe they'll carry you inside a basket and come and put you here. And when we close again, they carry baskets, they put you inside the basket and put you on their head and carry you home. Praise God. Give God a mighty clap offering. So you see, there are some things that you don't need to. In those days, when I've not discovered the mystery of life, I got myself worried. But I tell you, this time I don't worry about anything. Because whether you worry, you don't worry, that will never change the situation. Life is life. What will be, will be. What has not been written for you, you clamor for it, you do all kinds of things, you can get it. But what is your own, let them take you around, take you to anywhere. If they don't want it to happen in Ghana, it will happen in Nigeria. If they don't want it to happen in Nigeria, it will happen in Ivory Coast. All what God wants is that what I've written for you on planet Earth, it must happen. It's you that you divided everything. It's you that you study geography. God did not have any subject called geography. You are the one who drew the map, and you could not get it straight. Go and check the map of every world or every nation. The map, I've never seen a country that the map look beautiful. Go and check your atlas and show me one nation that the map of that nation is beautiful. So why is it that the geologists who drew the map could not get it straight? But God said all things I made are beautiful. They could not get it right because they were not the one that made it. And they try to fathom their own things and try to do their own things and say, okay, let us draw Ghana. No, go and look at the way they drew Ghana in the map. It's like somebody that is trying to enter into a war by force. As if a war has been cracked and so you just want to enter by force. So did God create Ghana like that? Then you look at Nigeria, you see that it's been drawn as if maybe somebody that is like, it has no shape. This one is like this one is like this. This is what I'm talking about. But at the sight of God, who made his own thing, when he created all these things, they were beautiful. So now, somebody call you Ghana. God did not call you a Ghanaian. Somebody call you a Nigerian. So God did not call you a Nigerian. God said, you are my son. And fearfully and wonderfully I made you. So when you start to get yourself to that to this level, you see that your life will change. You look fresh. When joy don't come from outside. That's why at times I love to admonish women so much. Because you know, you women at times you get yourself so much worried. And you believe that, okay, this is what will make me to be happy. When I paint myself like this, that's why you see women have different type of colors. They can paint yellow today. Tomorrow they can paint blue. Next tomorrow they can paint white. Now, why are they painting and changing and changing and changing everything? Now, they believe that through that painting, that can bring joy to them. Joy don't come from outside. Joy comes from within. I've seen some people with a lot of money, but they are still not happy. I've seen some people with a lot of food in their storehouses, but they are not hungry. And some people don't even have food at all, but they can eat the whole world. That's life for you. Why are you bothering yourself? Why are you giving yourself headache? All you need in life is that you just be confident on what you are doing. And once you are confident, rewards start to come. Oh, I don't know the reason why they have not done it. I don't know the reason why they have not released it. I don't know the reason why they are withholding it. I don't know why they are fighting me like this. I don't know why they are making life difficult for me. Like, oh, I don't know. It's the case of some people. When will you know? It was that I don't know that brought you to this church. That I don't know also, if you are not careful, will take you out of this church. Then you now say, I'm going to another church where I will get to know. You spend some time there, you keep saying, I don't know again. I don't know. You have moved from 15 churches. Then the time is coming, you are on your road to heaven. You just walk there the way Enoch walked there. You must start to know now. What do you need to know? Confidence is what you need to know. Just be confident. Be confident I will live long. Be confident I will make it. Be confident that it will come back all what I've lost. Be confident you will get connected. Be confident that nothing shall by any means hurt you. Hallelujah. Praise God. So you see, this is one thing that you need to know. I think I shared with you last time I was in Uganda and I went out on my own, and I told one of my sons there, I said, don't worry, I just want to go out myself. Am I a kid that will be following me? Praise God. At my own age. And the pastor came and said, Daddy, where are you? I said, I've gone out. He said, ah. And I was asking, that's my son, I was asking Shalom, why did you allow Daddy to go out alone? I said, am I a kid? Did they tell you that I don't have eyes? And I said, so why are you talking like this? And he said, Daddy, because in this country now, kidnappers. I said, okay. I said, what do you mean by that one? I said, have you forgotten the person you are talking to? Kidnappers. I said, go and sit down. I said, I'm coming back home. I just feel like strolling. And I took a time. You see, a lot of us at times we get ourselves worried. No, I travel one day and they say, oh, the vehicle they have hired for me, the vehicle is not, Daddy, we are very sorry. I said, what is the business? I said, taxi. Before they said, I enter into the taxi. I said, bye-bye, you meet me, you see me. Bye. They were still waiting for four-wheel drive. I said, so if I don't get four-wheel drive, I will not get to where I'm going. I said, whether four-wheel drive or no four-wheel drive, it's just to take me to what is important to me is what I'm going to do. We're in Uganda, and I was talking to the man that was taking. I said, check your gauge, your petrol. It looks like there is no petrol in your car. It looks like there's no. Before we know what was, the car stopped. Now listen to me. Then the Pastor Richmond, then he was shivering, he was shaking. I got out of the car and I was walking to the church. And when I was walking, I changed the level of my walk. I accelerated it. I started walking very fast. I started walking. Then he said, Daddy, please wait. I said, you can wait there. I'm going. I said, Daddy, but what? I said, I'm walking to the church. Then he stood there. Then he went and stopped one man. He started pleading with one man. Then the man stopped. And before I knew what was happening, they came to cross me. I said, Daddy, please enter. I said, I'm going to the church of my own. Whether car or no car. I didn't come here to display car. I came to this country to display Jesus. So and the man parked. And I entered into the car. And the man asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Ghana. And I did not say anything. So when we now managed to get to the place where I'm going to preach, and I said, thank you very much, sir. Can I have a word of prayer with you? Then I heard his hand. I said, that thing which you have been looking for the past 50 years that has not touched your hand, in 3 days' time, it will touch your hand. And you know what the man said? Is this where you do fellowship? I'll come there very soon. You just have to be confident. Tell your neighbor, I'm confident. Say it one more time. Say it again. Say it again and again. Say it again and again. You see, there are some things you don't need to worry yourself about. At times, if I travel, okay, now, for example, the Lord spoke to me one day, and the Lord said I should go to Ethiopia. And when I was leaving this place, then the Deacon Sylvester called me. He said, Daddy, they said you must have a visa before you enter Ethiopia. I said, now that I'm coming to the airport and you are not talking to me, I said, I'm going. And they said, but the Ethiopian airline manager said, they will not allow you. I said, who on earth will not allow me to enter into Ethiopia? That was what I said. Hello? Praise God. I said, I'm on my way to the airport. I'm coming now. Visa or no visa? Then the manager said, well, in case they did not allow you to enter, then you must sign a waiver. Deacon Sylvester signed. I did not sign. I don't sign such thing. Hello? So when we alighted at Ethiopia, I picked my things and I was walking straight to the immigration. I gave them my passport. They said, what are you looking for? I said, I'm here to enter your country. And they said, but where is your visiting? I said, what do you mean by visiting visa? Didn't you write there that e-visa? They look at me. I said, why are you not the one who wrote the e-visa? So that means you issue visa before entry. That means you can give me electronic visa. Then give it to me. Then the lady said, come. He took me to the immigration bus. We went. And the man said I should sit down. I sat in front of him. The man started talking to the computer. I was just looking at him. He said, but your name is not in the computer. I said, I am here to enter Ethiopia. God sent me here. He said, but I've checked the website. I said, what is website? All you need to do, tell me how I can get the visa. You said the e-visa. Where is the e-visa? Hello, sir. Are you with me? Yes, then the man now said, okay, now you can apply for e-visa. Truly, you can apply for e-visa. Then you go to the cafe up there and apply online. I said, now you are talking. I took my things. I went up. So when I got to the cafe, the first thing I asked the lady, I said, is there any intercontinental hotel very close to the airport? She said, yes. I said, can you get the hotel for me? Within 2 minutes, she got the hotel. I said, give me the, she was trying to talk. I said, give me the receiver. So I collected the receiver from her. I said, hello, how are you? I said, I'm one of the members of Intercontinental Worldwide. Should I tell you my membership number? He said, no. Then I just need your name. I gave her my name. It's okay. Within 10 minutes, we'll get back to you. I said, I want to come in and I need you to give me a confirmation so that I'm going to fill my electronic form so that I can apply for visa. It's okay. We'll give you a confirmation number in the next 10 minutes. Hello, sir. Within 10 minutes, she called me and gave me some numbers, about 8 numbers. So I took the number. I went straight to the immigration. I said, this is my number. Hello. The man said, no. I said, but you needed a confirmation where I will stay in this country. And I've got the confirmation. He said, but you still need to go and do the electronic one. So I said, no problem. If it's electronic, I can talk to the computer myself. So I started using my phone. Pre. I did everything. After some 10 minutes, I pushed in all the everything. The thing was asking me a question, I was answering it. The thing was asking me a question, I was answering. After some time, the thing said I should take my picture myself. I used my own phone. I took my picture, I sent it. And after some time, I said, your visa has been successful. I said, now you are talking. Hallelujah. Then within 2 minutes, I received an email on my email box. I took it, I went straight to the immigration section. I said, I've received email. So now, allow me, I want to enter. And they now said, okay, the person who is going to activate it will come in the morning, around 6 in the morning, where we plead with you, just stay. Okay, I said, no problem, I'm going to the lunch. 6 o'clock, I'll be here. 5:30, I was there. I was standing in front of them. And the man said, this man. I said, but I've done everything. With a twinkle of an eye, the lady came. So you are the one. Okay, so we are very, very sorry. Within 2 minutes, he took my passport. Bam. Then I enter. When I enter, you see, some of you don't understand. Then I saw a lot of people. I walked straight to all these taxis we use here. Then I walked to the taxi man. I said, take me to Intercontinental. Number one, I did not go there to look for a lady. I did not go there to show myself. I don't know anybody there. Nobody have ever met me there before. That was not where I was born. So what am I trying to be doing and be showing off and be raising shoulder? I sat inside a public taxi. Even the taxi is yama. Whether yama, I said, take me. And we were going, and everything was dancing. I said, what? It's not my business. Just take me to where I'm going. Then the next day, I said, I'm going out. The hotel said, we have Land Cruiser, we have Prado, we have Range Rover, we have this, we have that. Then I asked, how much will it cost in a day? I said, $200 per day. I said, okay, don't worry. I said, taxi. Praise God. You are taking me out to social place. How much will it cost in your currency? Then he said something bright. I said, can we convert it? When I converted it, it's around $10. I said, okay. I enter. I said, let's go. I have saved $190. Just be confident. Hallelujah. Praise God. And when I came back to the hotel, I was just looking at everything. And the mission I went there for, I was confident that I must accomplish it before I leave the country. So I lock up myself in my room. I pray from 3 p.m. to 5 a.m. 5 a.m., Intercontinental Hotel, your dressing board is there, your ironing board is there, everything is there. And if I travel, I iron myself. So I woke up from 3 o'clock, I started ironing my suit, my everything. Connection. Today we are looking at introduction to confidence. We'll start looking at all the subheading as from next week. But I just want to, let's look at the remaining notes under the introduction. Now, no one can see life for you. It depends on the way you see life yourself. One mystery about life is this: life does not respond to fear. life don't respond to fear, then what will life respond to? Look at it. Life always responds to confidence and gain. And the gain result of that confidence is reward. Apostle Paul made a remarkable statement in the book of Hebrews 10:35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. Apostle Paul was saying in a nutshell that it is not something is wrong there. In a nutshell, it's saying that not that bring reward, not that brings reward, but confidence. You see, there's a mistake there. What Apostle Paul was saying in a nutshell, go back, my son. Let me quickly correct that place. Go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah. What Apostle Paul was saying in a nutshell is that fear is not a fear, that fear will never bring rewards unto you, but confidence will bring rewards unto you. Then let's go now. Praise God. Now listen carefully to me this morning. Nothing can be done in life without hope and confidence. Do you know the reason why many people are sad in life? It is not because the environment marginalized them. It is because they do not have confidence in themselves. Then let's look at it again. If you do not have confidence in your own power, you cannot be successful or happy in life, because confidence makes life to deliver dividends unto you. You have to write the note. Every student in the school of Enoch always come out more courageous, vigor, strength, confident, and by every experience with they encounter in the journey of life. So may I admonish you this morning that life will pose fear to you in all ramifications. In your marriage, you must be confident. In your health, not all the time you'll be sound. A time is coming, maybe you wake up and you feel a bit weak. And you go to the hospital, they will diagnose you and they tell you all kinds of things. But if you have confidence, you keep on to have sound health. Not all the times everything will be rosy in your marriage. Not all the time your husband will come with a lot of money. Not all the time every day will look like Christmas. Life is full of up and down. Then look at it again. In your business, not all the times you count money every day that you make profits. That's why we have seasons and time. There will be a time that it will rain and all customers will not come out. And that time you have made calculation of your profit for the day. Maybe one person will not come. Be confident. Not all the time that you put hope on people that they will do this for you, they'll be able to do it. Some will disappoint you. Some will betray you. Now look at it again. Is somebody at home? In your ministry, you must be confident. Some people that you thought, oh, they are my backbone, don't have any backbone. Jesus must be your backbone. Those people you thought they are your backbone can decide to walk out of your church. Will you go and kill yourself because they have walked away? You know how many people that walk away from this church? And when they walk away, you know what they said? Even then, we have not plastered both in and out. And they said, we shall see how he's going to complete it. You know my response towards them? I said, it shall be completed and you shall be put to shame because you are not God. Now, what gave me that effrontery to speak to them like that? I had confidence more than them. Because to all those people who decided to walk out, they were down when they met me. It was when they met me, they were lifted. And I knew an adage where I come from. The river that overflow before you, you know all the river banks. You can never be drawn inside. Because they were down. Somebody that was down, that God now sent you to go and raise them. And now when they are up now, they are now telling you, we shall see how you go up. You are up already before them. Hallelujah. Oh, I said, okay, because you saw me, I came from another country. I did not bring money, but I brought God. I don't need to bring all this building when I was coming from Nigeria before I became a Ghanaian. But I brought my one box where I have all my dresses. And I was confident. And when they all walk away, I never bothered to call any of them. I never even passed through in front of their houses. And what they said, it cannot happen. It was when they left, mighty things started happening. At times when some people leave your life and you are confident in yourself, it is then rewards start to come. So now, in a nutshell, there were obstacles that they were blocking the process of what's supposed to happen. So their exit was for God to perform his wonders. Some people can walk out of your life, be confident, and don't kill yourself. Just know that that is just the beginning of mighty things. Then the good side of you that has not been exposed to people will now come out and they'll see the good side. Now, where are all my detractors now? With all the things that they said, with all the things that they have painted me, when I'm standing, they cannot stand. They have all gone and hide themselves. The name they had before, nobody knew them. They knew them when they were under unction. They knew them when they are under grace. Hey, when you are under grace, don't mess up the grace. For grace is the answer to all things. When grace is speaking, everybody loves you. But when the grace is no more there, nobody recognizes you. It was grace that made them to become somebody. It was grace that made people to know them. It was grace that made people to be connected to them. When they walk out of grace, the grace said, you have left me, then so nobody comes for you anymore. So you must be confident. But I told them when I was coming to this country, I did not know you. And God did not give me your name that you are the only one that he sent me to. He sent me to all the people in Ghana. So if one person now says he's leaving, I say, you can go. More are coming. Where is your confidence? God, I'm confident to stand before you, my sons and my daughters. I'm confident to blow my horn despite all odds. Not that I've not had challenges before. Not that even at this moment, not that challenges are not there. But we see those things as ladders that we climb, that is taking us to the top. And when we get to the top, we look down and say, come on, you remain down, we remain at the top. Praise God. So, my sons and daughters, let's quickly finish this introduction. May I admonish you this morning that life will pose fear towards you in all ramifications. We've looked at all that one. So you must have confidence in your even in your finances. But your confidence will dispel the fear that life poses towards you. At times your monetary, your financial life can be zigzag. At times your expenditure can be enlarged. Then it takes confidence. Now take a look at this church. Our expenditure has become enlarged. We are opening branches there. We are opening branches there. And the one who is talking to me, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, he told me, he said, before the end of this year, another 2 branches must be opened in another nation. Do you think that we go to those nations and enter there and say, give us everything? No. It's not done like that. But we have confidence that God will do it. Once he has spoken, faithful is he that calleth, he will do it. I pray for you this morning, as you are going to step out with confidence this morning, and as you are preparing to enter into the month of August, August has no choice than to deliver everything that belongs to you. August has no choice. You know the meaning of August? Now at times if somebody say, oh, we are now having an August occasion, meaning an important month, meaning an important person. Next month is an important month in our life. Next month is an important month in your life. And that's why the theme the Lord gave to us for next month, meaning our month of prophetic warfare. That's the month you know whether there is a prophet here. That's the month the prophet will tell you and call you one-on-one. That is the month you are going to encounter prophet one-on-one. I call you, I tell you, this is what the Lord said about you. This is what God said he's going to do. So day. This is what you should go and do. And you go and do it, and God who has spoken through his servant will confirm the word of his servant. Hey, who confirmed the word of his servant and perform the counsel of his messenger. I am one of his messenger sent to my generation. Now listen to me. You are not living here the way you came today, because my God sent me to you. And let me tell you something. Whatsoever they have done against you, whatsoever they have done towards you, whatsoever they have buried against you, whatsoever they have said against you, anything they have destroyed in your life, before we share the grace today, everything will be repaired back, because God is here. Can you lift up your hands as we are going to worship him? And we are standing amazing in his presence. We are standing amazing in his presence.
In your presence.
Oh yes.
There
is not. Just lift up your two hands and worship him. Stand amazing in your presence. There is joy, peace, and
love. Yeah, there's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you in all the air. There's no one like you.